Okay, I just wanted to say this. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Bully, Devil May Cry 3, Max Payne 2, Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid. I'll go a little newer with Xbox 360. Max Payne 3, Sleeping Dogs. All those games I just named are single player games. You mean to tell me that since none of those games have multiplayer, they all suck? Okay. And I'll give you the San Andreas having multiplayer, but most of us didn't play that. Most of us didn't even have that. That was a PC thing. You think of San Andreas, you do not think of multiplayer. All you had to do was follow the train. It's not a multiplayer line. Oh shit, here we go again. It's not a multiplayer line. That's all single player. But you telling me these games suck? And honestly, like, the more I think about it, the more I really start to feel like it's really just rage bait. Because there's nothing in your head that's telling you that all these single player games suck. You might suck at them, but nobody's telling you all these single player games suck. And I know what you're thinking. Like, I know the first thing that comes to your head, oh, well, you're only saying this because you're a single player game player. I don't know if you've been looking at the screen or looking at wherever you're viewing this at. I don't know if you've been paying attention. That's me playing a multiplayer game in the background. I play multiplayer game. If you look at my Steam rap, my 3 top games are multiplayer games. I play a lot of multiplayer games. But I will never come out my mouth and say something as crazy as single player games suck. Or single player games don't have replayability. Borderlands is a single player game that you can play co-oply. Please try to argue me that that game doesn't have replayability, because it most certainly does have replayability. It's a lot of other games I can say, but I'm just gonna stop it right there, because I really don't want to go on a tangent. You know what, on second thought, somebody probably should go on a tangent. It's not gonna be me, but somebody should. Like, because when you really think about what they're trying to, like, what they're pretty much proposing, they're pretty much trying to say, like, PS2, Xbox 360, PS3. Those are like, even though PS3 and Xbox 360 started the online wave, those eras were still like heavily single player games. They were led by single player games. So you mean to tell me like those 4 consoles, PS2, Xbox 360, PS3, those are the worst consoles ever? Those are mostly single player game consoles. Most of the time, those consoles were used to play single player games. Those are the worst ever. That doesn't make sense to me. And like, come on now. Like, what's gonna be your next excuse, right? Oh, well, if single player games are so good, they would last longer. And blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, a lot of single player games don't last long. A lot of multiplayer games don't last long either. And then guess what? It's still a lot of single player games that do last long. For example, Final Fantasy Infinity, because I don't even know what number they're on right now. That's a single player game. It's been lasting for decades. They keep making more and more of them because it's so good. And it's in one of the genres that's not even one of the most played genres. It's a turn. It's an RTS. It's real-time strategy, turn-based. I said that wrong. It's not real-time strategy, it's just turn-based. But you get what I mean. You see this stuff has got me stuttering and angry and all that because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to like act like single-player games are a sin or something. They're good. They're the reason that the industry is thriving. Another reason why I went like as old as I did and went back to those PS2 games and stuff like that is because it's no point in me going towards newer games like Zelda or I don't know, Sekiro, God of War. It's no point because those games are so good for single player games. It's no point. I know y'all can't be talking about those games, or at least I know that's not what this main discussion is. Or maybe I'm not reading it right. You know what I mean? Not understanding it. Because what single player games are y'all talking about that are that bad that you only want to play multiplayer game? I'm so confused about it. Yeah, and like I have backlog as well too. So like single player games that I should have played a long time ago, I just played this year. For example, Dead Island Battlefield 2, I should have played that a couple years ago, and I just really played it this year. And that game is really awesome, and I can't act like it's a bad game, even though I'm not playing no more. The only reason I'm not playing it anymore is because I don't have any of the DLC. If I had the DLC, I probably still would be playing it right now. And even though I don't have the DLC, I still have it downloaded. So is there a chance that I probably just might do a new game plus with it? Yeah, I would. But the thing is, how is that even an argument? Replayability, yeah, it is a big factor, but it shouldn't be like the end all be all for single player games. Shouldn't the story matter? Shouldn't like your first playthrough and how you played the game the first time actually matter the most? And if replayability does matter to you, the crazy thing about most modern games, most modern AAA games, they have New Game Plus. So you saying that single player games don't have replayability is a real life fallacy, because most single player games have New Game Plus and encourage you to play them over again. So that goes back to like a game like I was talking about with Borderlands. You can say that doesn't have replayability, but if you don't replay the game, then you never really played the game, because you never got to the highest level. You literally didn't play the game. You didn't finish the game, and you don't know what you're talking about. But at the end of the day, to me, honestly, the most important thing is that you enjoy what game you're playing. So if you can't do that today, no matter if you play a single player game or multiplayer game, just enjoy it and be happy.